Digiroll, Jay back at it again. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about green. I'm just going to go ahead and skip right on into it because I am on a time crunch before work. So we're going to go ahead and start talking about the Digi-Eggs and Digi-Tamers for green. The first one's going to come up is Tanimon, which has a Digivolution effect of when attacking. If you Digivolve this turn, this Digimon gets 1000 DP plus 1000 DP for your turn, which is great for green. Green is about speeding through your deck and just going ahead and just pretty much want to rush everything. For our next one, for our Digi-Egg or Digitama, is going to be Frymon. Frymon has the Digivolution effect. While your opponent has 2 or more suspended Digimon in play, this Digimon gets 2000 DP, or plus 2000 DP. And we will jump on over to Gobblemon. With a DP of 3000, a play cost of 2, and a Digivolution of 0. It's a nice little vanilla. And then same thing for Mushroomon. Is going to go ahead and be a DP of 4000, play cost of 2, evolution of 1. Honestly, you would go ahead and just play it for its play cost, not for its Digivolution. Because with that, really doesn't matter. Tanimon, which is a play cost of 3, Digivolution of 0, DP of 2000, has the Digivolution effect. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. Palmon, with the play cost of 3, DP of 1k, and a Digivolution of 0. And it has an on-play effect where reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 level 4 Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Like I said, it's all about speed for green. You're going to cycle through your deck as fast as possible. That's pretty much the whole goal of green. Coquamon, it's going to go ahead and be a play cost of 4, Digivolution of 1 with 2k DP. Does have a Digivolution effect during your turn. While this Digimon is level 6 or higher, it gains security plus 1. This Digimon will go ahead and check another security for you. Ugerman has the jamming ability where it says, hey, I go ahead and swing it for you. I won't be deleted if your security is higher. It does have 4k DP with a play cost of 4, Digivolution of 2. Ugerman is going to be our champion with 4k DP, play cost of 4, Digivolution of 2. And it does have an on-play ability where you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Vegemon is a nice little vanilla with a play cost of 4 and evolution of 1, with a Digimon power of 6k. And then we have Woodmon, which has a play cost of 5 and Digivolution of 2 with 6k DP. And it is our blocker, so anytime your opponent is going to swing into your security or swing into another Digimon that is suspended on your field, you can say, hey, no, I'm going to suspend Woodmon and I'm going to turn around and block you. Just a heads up, when you do attack, like any other normal blocker as it stands right now, you will lose 2 memory if you do attack with him. Kabuterimon. So it's going to be a play cost of 6, a Digivolution of 1 with 5k DP. It does have an ability of your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for every suspended Digimon your opponent has. Togemon, play cost of 6, Digivolution of 2 with 5k DP with a when and Digivolving effect. Reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 level 5 or higher Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. I absolutely love this card. I do have plans for Puppetmon to be played in this with this whole be able to cycle through your deck. I do have a deck list that is already made out, and I am going to share that deck list sometime the following week of the 27th. I'm not for sure what day it will be on, but I do plan on exposing that deck list. Digitamon, one of my favorite Digimon out of everything, with a play cost of 6, evolution of 3 with 7k DP, and it does have a when attacking effect. You're going to gain 3 memory, but at the end of your turn lose 3 memory. That's the only gun for me, like I said. I hate losing memory. So, will I play it? Absolutely not. Do I love it? Absolutely. This card is actually going to probably wind up being a collectible version. Like, I'm just gonna have a whole summit of this card that's gonna be running around. Alright, let's go ahead and jump over to page 3 real fast. Mega Kabuterimon with the DP of 6k, play cost of 7, Digivolution of 2, and it does have a when attacking effect. If your opponent has 2 or more suspended Digimon, you gain a memory, which is going to come in handy. Say, hey, you know what, I got that one additional. I can go ahead and bring out something base, some rookie or something like that, just to go ahead and, you know, get that flow going again. Akumon? I'm sorry, I know I did not say that right, but hey, it is what it is. Play cost of 7, Digivolution cost of 2, and 6k DP. During your turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survive, gain 1 memory. So you're always going to sit there, hey, you're going to swing into, with this card, you're always going to swing in to any Digimon that's suspended that is lower than 6k, or if you have some kind of power boost to make your DP higher for that turn. Jagamon is going to be a play cost of 7 with Digivolution of 3 with 7k DP, and it does have a when attacking effect. Reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. You can Digivolve this card into 1 level 6 green Digimon card among them without paying its memory cost. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Very good card. Will I play this? Probably yes. Puppetmon, everything, just so I can get everything cycling a lot faster. Alright, Lilymon, play cost of 7, Digivolution of 2, 6k DP, and it does have when attacking ability, spend one of your opponent's Digimon without blocker. So if you have something that's seriously out there that you can't attack right now, and you really want to get it off the field, say if something was some summoning sickness or something like that, you would sit there, suspend it, and go ahead and attack it just to get it off the field. It's a nice little combo piece. Then we have Tanimon, which is a nice little vanilla with 12k DP with a play cost of 10 and Digivolution of 2. Just a strong Digivolution, and it's a beautiful card in general. Hercules Kabuterimon with a play cost of 12 and a Digivolution cost of 3 with 10k power. And it does have Piercing. When this Digimon attacks and deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives the battle, it performs any security checks it normally would and the attack twice per turn. You can unsuspend this Digimon by decreasing your memory by 3. Pretty good to go ahead and just get stuff off the field, or even just to finish up a game. Let's go ahead and show off the alternate art of Rosemon with a play cost of 12, a Digivolution of 3, and 11k power, and it does have an effect on your opponent's turn. When an opponent's Digimon attacks a player, this Digimon is suspended. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So you could sit there and pretty much say, hey, no, we're going to go ahead and suspend this, and you're not going to bother with that. Let's go ahead and jump down into our Tamers, our beautiful alternate art of Izzy. With a play cost of 2, it has a main. You may have a level 5 or higher green Digimon in play. You can suspend this Tamer to reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a Digimon card, add it to your hand. Otherwise, place it at the bottom of your deck. And then with the security effect of playing this without paying memory cost. Again, you're cycling through. That's what all this is about. And then let's go and check out our next alternate art will be Mimi, which is a play cost of 4, and it does have a start of your turn effect. If you have 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3. During your main, if you have a level 5 or higher green Digimon in play, you can spend this Tamer to hatch 1 Digi-8 card's emptiest to an empty space in your breeding area, or move 1 level 3 or higher Digimon from your breeding area to the battle area. So you could potentially say, right, we're going to send this up, I'm going to tap Mimi, I have a good hand, I'm going to flip over a Digitama or a Digine, and I'm going to sit there and evolve up and be good for the next turn. It's pretty much like, it's giving you an additional turn ahead of your opponent, which is really good. Playset, no. 2 copies of this? Yes. It would definitely be, in my eyes, 2 copies. But we're going to see how that goes on the 27th when I build the deck. It does have security of pretty much saying, hey, if it gets security checked, I get to play it for free. Now let's check out our option cards real fast. So with the cost of 1 during your main, one of your Digimon get plus 3,000 DP for the turn. And then it has security, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then add this card to its owner's hand, which is really good. Next one is smashed potatoes. Potatoes, tomatoes. During your main, for the turn, the next time you would Digivolve one of your green Digimon from a level 5 to level 6, decrease the Digivolution cost by 4 with the cost of 2. That's actually really good because there's a lot of Digimon from 5 to 6 where it says, hey, it's going to be either 3 or it's going to be 4, or possibly even, 3 or 4, that's it. I can't think of any 5s. I could be wrong. As I look through them, I will figure that part out. I will probably definitely be testing out this deck, or this card in general into the deck. I just don't like it because it doesn't have a security effect, but for a cost of 2, that's actually pretty powerful. Flower Cannon for a cost of 2 during your main, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Cool. And then the security effect, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon without blocker. You can sit there and potentially shut down their turn. Say if you're playing against Rookie Rush or something like that, you can just say, hey, no, we're gonna shut you down. Oh, and there's the beautiful Ultimate art as well. Gorgeous. Don't care for it too much, but it is gorgeous. But not my style. And then we'll go ahead with the play cost of 3. We got Giga Blaster. During your main, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, or 2 of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. And it does have the security, activate this main effect. Dimension Scissor. With a cost of 3 during your main, one of your Digimon gains the following effect for the turn. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, unsuspend it, so it'll pretty much get a second attack. And then we do have the security of add this card to the owner's hand. And for our last option card for at least BT1 is going to be a cost of 4, Forbidden Temptation. During your main, until the end of your opponent's next turn, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block, which is a great ability to actually have and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to shut you down real quickly. I don't want you using that right now or anything. And it's good to finish off the game as well. I have like several different reasons to be playing the card. And it does have the security. Your opponent's Digimon don't unsuspend during their next unsuspend phase, so you can pretty much shut them down for a turn as well. Oh, that's everything. There we go. Now let's go into our green BT2. So for our green BT2, we do have the green Ugerman with a play cost of 3, Digivolution 1 with 1k DP, which is alright. It says during your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP, so once you Digivolution up, or whatever else you Digivolution to will have an additional 1000k. Tyrannomon with a play cost of 4, Digivolution of 2 with 4k DP. It does have a when Digivolving effect. Reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 level 5 Digimon card and 1 green Tamer among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. This is actually really good, really strong to pull out everything you need. Like I said, you just want to cycle. Alright, so Metal Tyrannomon. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm in a rush. Play cost of 7, Digivolution of 2 with 6k DP. It does have a Digivolution effect. On your turn, when this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon in battle, unsuspend this Digimon to go ahead and give it a second attack. And then we have Cherrymon, which stems from Woodmon, and he is a blocker, which just says, hey, guess what? I'm going to stop you from attacking. The cool thing about this blocker does not have the when attacking ability of lose 2 memory. So you can attack with it and keep all your memory, which that's what I love about it. But at a cost. It is one of the most expensive blockers that's actually in the game to date right now with a play cost of 8. Or you can Digivolve for 2, which is a lot cheaper, obviously. So that's where you really want to go with if you can. It does have 7k DP. And I'm going to show off the ultimate art because the deck that I'm going to build, Puppetmon. Puppetmon has a play cost of 11, a Digivolution cost of 3 with 10k power, or Digimon power. And it does have an on play. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon during your opponent's Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. None of your opponent's Digimon can unsuspend. When attacking, gain 1 memory. It just... that's good. That's all I have to say is that is good. Rust Tranomon. Sorry guys, it's been a day. Play cost of 13, Digivolution of 4 with 11k DP. It does have a your turn effect. When you have a green tamer in play, which is you will by this time, this Digimon can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon, which is really good as well. And then it also has during your turn, when this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon in battle and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Alrighty. Going on to page 5. This is going to be our last page because page 6 has, I believe, purple and black only. Yeah, our last one is going to be for Taurus Cluster. But first, before we get into that, we are going to talk about our BT2 Tamer. It is going to be Taiga. Taiga has a your turn ability, all of your Digimon with Tyrannomon, and their names gang Piercing. So Piercing is when a Digimon attacks and deletes your opponent's Digimon, survives the battle, it performs a security check as it normally would. So if someone would block it, you defeat it, perform your security check still, you're good to go. You get to play this card with no memory cost. If you do play it, that's the security. If you do play it though, it will be a cost of 3. I think for a cost of 3, this card is really good, in my opinion. And then for our last and final green card of the day is going to be our option card with the cost of 7. During your main, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of their deck. Trash all of the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Omnimon, goodbye. That's all I have to say. Because that deck is getting very, very popular over here right now as we're testing with our proxies. We're looking for a way around it. I mean, it's not invincible, but it can be some tough matchups. And then it does have the security effect activate this card's main effect. So that's actually going to wrap up this video today. Keep in mind, guys, November 27th, we are going to be doing a box giveaway as long as we have 100 subscribers. That's all I pretty much have to say. But see you guys later. Be true.